Good morning, people. It's Marie from the Cutting Files, and today I'm going to show you how to make these pretty little rosettes. This is a new cutting file that I released, and I've actually had quite a few questions about how do you make these rosettes, because I've been using it for a lot of banners and stuff that I've been doing, and well, I decided it's probably easiest to see it made than just showing pictures, and it's so easy. It really is easy. I was always also, wow, it looks so great, I want to do it, and always thought it's going to be so difficult and intricate, but very easy. And the template that I made also makes it easier with the pre-cut scoring lines, and if you're using a hybrid template, you'll be able to see where to score. If not, I mean, you can always use a scoring tool or something, and just, you know, it's tedious, but you know, every half inch or a quarter inch or whatever you call it. But yeah, this actually goes very quickly. So let me show you how it's done and what you'll need to create this. This is a piece of paper that I cut out on the Cricut, and I don't think you'll be able to see it. Maybe on the other side there's a little bit, there's scoring lines or just little cuts that you can use as your template for where to score, or just to fold. You don't even have to score. I did pre-score this one. You can see there, I did score. I used my trimmer, and then I just line up the line or the score. What I like about using the trimmer, I don't own a scoring mat, but this gives me a nice score if it's a straight score like that. And you don't use your blade. I put my blade away. And then, yeah, you can just do that. I don't want to miss a line. Just do it this way. Or, if you're lazy, and that's okay to be lazy, because I'm lazy, I don't like to do all the scoring, you can just fold it. Just like that. You see, it's so easy. So it's a mountain fold and a valley fold, I think they call it. So it's a up and a down fold, if you want to make it very simple. And if you can remember from a previous video, I didn't know what the pointy finger was. Well, Tracy told me it's my index finger, so I just wanted to correct that. I did finally figure it out. The trouble being a second language, or having English as a second language, I can talk it, but I don't always know the little details. Okay, well, I made a bit of a boo-boo there, but it's okay. So, it's nice and squashed up, and it looks like a little concertina. I'll show you with this one that's been pre-scored. Sometimes it does help. It goes quicker if you do score it, but in the end, it's just as quick, I think. There we go. So, there you go. Oh goodness, I wanted to do an edging with this one. I think I can still do that. Sorry, this was not supposed to happen. Okay. Now this is a straight edged, this is one of the straight edged rosettes. What I just want to show you is, for the people that don't own a cutter, but they still want pretty rosettes with beautiful edges, if you have a border punch, you can get the same results, and not much cheaper than having a cutter. So there we go. I'm just going to do that, but preferably punch it before you fold. not the end of the world. I mean, it's not that bad. And that's the fun with being creative, is making mistakes. That's probably the biggest rule in being creative, is being able, or is basically making mistakes and probably learning from it, or actually discovering new things. And also just having fun. There we go. Okay. So, you don't need to own a fancy cutter, you can just use a border punch. And it's all folded up. Okay, this one all stitched. The next up, you need a glue gun. Yes, you can use other glues, and you probably have a very strong glue that you prefer. This is the one I prefer. I've done quite a few banners, and they looked pretty. Ugh, not banners, rosettes. And they looked pretty, and then they started falling apart. So glue gun. I don't think anything comes undone from a glue gun. Okay, well, maybe not everything, but it works very well for me. So I'm just gonna work on this mat. Oh, it's been not gooey stuff. Okay, so first off, I'm gonna apply some glue on the outer edge, like that. It just wants to fall off. There we go. And then I let the edges meet. Like that. If you can, line them up. So it looks nice and tidy. Okay. Let's do this one as well while we're busy. The paper I'm using here is one of the Kane Company's paper pads. Sarah, I think it's called. It's got the most beautiful patterns and stuff. It's really pretty. And it's really, I've been using it now for so many projects, and I'm like still in love with it. Okay, so that doesn't look like a rosette, but I'll show you how to make one. Very easy. But what I'll do from now, you can see this one, and if you turn it around, that's how it looks. So you need something to back it on, to keep it in the spiral form. So I punched out some scallops, and that's how I'm gonna do it. So you take the rosette and manipulate it and squash it, and be very gentle or rough depending on the treatment it deserves, and squash it down so the middle meat, the middle end meat, and then squeeze out your glue. Probably take, oh, okay. Quick, before the glue dries. Okay, and then I just try and make sure the middle is nice and secure and it looks pretty, like that. Just look at that. I think it looks so cute. Huh? Here you go. Let's do this one. Maybe if I lie down flat first. Yeah, I'm not being very kind to this poor paper. Hopefully it will forgive me. Okay, and then I add some glue here. And with my paper lying down, squeezing it in. I hope you can see that. Just edges around. There we go. Oh, isn't that pretty? Look at that. All we need to do is add some buttons or some fun stuff. Oh, what about some white buttons for this one? Make it nice and elegant. Ooh, wait. How does that one look? The other paper is one of a pinkish. Ah, that one's perfect. And then lots of glue. Careful your fingers. I love my glue gun. There we go. And then the last one. Let me just figure out what buttons I'm going to use. You don't necessarily have to use buttons, you can use brads and anything pretty. It's just to add some detail and dimension. You can even add some flowers. Maybe I should add. How's that? There we go. Nice collection of buttons. Yes, and this is how I script. Whenever I take something out, I put it away immediately, because otherwise it just stands there and I don't do anything about it. Or it just piles up and then I'm giving. All that's it. There we go. And then I just get rid of all the gooey stuff, and there you go. Pretty little rosettes, and they are so easy to make. And you can just think, oh, for this one particularly, I'm going to do a Christmas post, so you guys better watch for it. Christmas stars hanging from your tree. I'm still figuring out the ins and outs, but yes, that's what I want to do. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and yes, you can get the template from the cutting files at the Digichick, and I hope you, yeah, good luck making this, and I hope it's opened your eyes on how easy it is to make. Thank you.